Somehow I'm very proud of myself. I have written yesterday 2,700 words, and I was like standing in the wood 3 hours only typing. It was warm and sunny and nice, but still I miss the dancing, and also looking at the quality of the writing with all its regresses into the personal life of the narrator. Erotics is fine. That was all okay, but the Christian Hindu kind of rivalry was not so well laid out, because I don't want to create any friction between religions. That was just the little Andreas talking of its disappointment with his personal experience with the Christian religion. So, and of course, I'm not a fan of this hierarchies and of this, how to say, wrongdoings from the top of the Catholic Church, Roman Catholic Church. I'm not happy with that. That's why I left when I was 20 years old. I went out of this church. But anyway, so today I think I need to dance a bit. Yes, either with or without camera, because I need to get some more relaxed writing, some more playful, more leisure. Yeah, want to become more leisure, because after 15,000 words, somehow the story is told. I think there are some points which can be laid out more of the story, which are more like of a fine-tuning. I could also leave it to another story to fine-tune these things in other story, but then I quite like this routine to go 3 hours per day in the wood on my own, to do some dancing, singing and writing. I might slow down with the writing quantity, like 500 words a day. That would be good enough. Or even 300, or even one day no writing at all. I hope I become a little bit less feverish. But then, don't forget, it was like 2 years ago when I had 2 waves of inspiration like this. First was in, I think, beginning of summer or spring. I think beginning of summer, with 15,000 utopian animal orgasmic thing line, 14 texts. And then the second one, which was much bigger, the one in Paris, and Rassip Paris story, which was 45,000 words, which was the biggest story I ever written in my life. The biggest text, the line of text all in my life. I'm doing this recording while on the bike, while bicycling into the city. So there are always people, like Sunday, everywhere people, and they're talking on the bike, so I have to stop the recording while other people come, because I don't want to record their voices. So, but basically, it's said and done, yeah. Like 15,000 words is I'm quite happy with that. I'm actually quite happy with that, and I have proved to myself that I can do some some continuation of writings. I don't have to read the whole story each day to know what I wrote before. So I perhaps read 300 words, 500 last words to get into it again. But yeah, and I'm quite satisfied with that. So even if I would stop tomorrow or today, then it would be okay. Yeah, I don't have any goal of producing 6 books in my life or producing 10,000 pages. No, I have no stress with that. I know that there are so many talented authors out there which even more go deeply into concepts and time travel and things like that. So I'm not worried. But still, I have a message to tell in different variations, and it's not over. The variations are not over. This line is quite a conservative line, actually. It's quite not much sex in it, like only now at the end a bit, or at the middle. I don't know how much further it goes. Can be end today. It can go on to a 50,000 word thing. Don't know. Let's see. But anyway, it's quite a conservative story. As the yeah, they are. So, but that's actually the thing, no? The challenge to design an ascende and perma experience where the middle class person of this reality can identify with. So that is actually a challenge, which I'm very happy to have partly fulfilled. Thank you. I think I found a possibility how I can go on from this. Like, there were 12,000 words without erotics, totally suitable for everyone, children and adults, both. Now, I somehow spoiled this suitable for all category with doing some little blowjob things and doing some little asshole licking writing, like only about 50 words or something, but it spoiled them all. So I made a special version of it, and I think I can go on today with the concept of the abundance spaces, residents of this or that little community of 500 to 50,000 people, each decided on their own, or will decide, or have already decided, well, however one wants to look history at, or fantasy at, from which angle, past, future, present. So each community will decides on their own how much of their resources, like land, like apartments, like all kind of resources, like food, which how to which degree they want to share these resources with refugees. probably, yeah, the interesting thing is here the 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 connection between the more one is able to share, the less one needs military and police. Because where there is no protection of goods and everybody is welcome to share as much as there is, with the important part that the global billionaire groups which are standing for and believing in the concept of abundance, that they always help to replenish the resources of a local community which have committed to the abundance contract. So in case, for example, I made yesterday, I think I wrote about this, that a community which says 90% of the resources are for the residents which are already here. Such a community needs a certain kind of military and police, and even yeah, I think I talked about it yesterday. Yes, ambulance needs even emergency medics to go after these people who consciously or unconsciously make accidents, kill themselves, overdose themselves with drugs because they can't stand the military and police state anymore, because they can't stand refugees being kept away by armed people. Interestingly enough, in the abundance contract, I haven't the abundance contract I designed. I hope there are thousands and thousands of people who will design similar contracts. So I don't think I am kind of a special important person. No. It's just my proposition. I hope other thousands do also the same propositions. Yes. So in this proposition there was no quota of refugees which an abundance community has to take up. No. This is totally up to the local community. There's no going around animal killing, yeah? Like abundant space does not tolerate animal killing for fun or out of necessity is something else, like an abundant space in Alaska or Greenland or somewhere very much in the north. Of course they need to kill animals because they live from them. They can't. But then they could also live in spaceships, live ships, where they could grow stuff inside themselves, inside their spaceships. Anyway, where was I? So it's about, it's important to make sure that no resident of an abundant space is being forced to school and to work. So school, learning and work, production is always an option, not a must. Everyone would have access to do some work, to go to school, to learn this or that. But it was not a requirement. Although what was a requirement is that one respects fellow animals. So there are basically these 4 points, no? This is important. No animal killing. The community provides a basic income to everyone unconditionally. No one gets forced to school and no one forced to work. So, how many refugees a local community want or can take up is nothing to define in generalization. No. So I can go on from there, I think. Perhaps this time without erotics, so I can continue on the normal thing. Okay. Interestingly enough, there was just some bicyclings which were talking about money and stuff. So I too can come to the money situation. Actually, I'm not quite sure. I think yesterday I tried to tell. I tried to write about that the abundance billionaires, the abundance-based supporting billionaire group was preferring refugees from scarcity lands coming in and providing them with stuff, even if they could make not much money with that, or even if they on the whole saw that the abundance space is going away from money and going to self-sufficient production, but still they felt better with their technology, with the technology they supported, made from freaks or made from experimenters like Ascende and Perma and stuff. So, but actually, it was interesting, no? They saw that money making is getting themselves. They first, of course, they wanted to make money and stuff, but after a while, like in I don't know, in perhaps 2030, after 5 years into abundance and stuff, where all the basic industrial equipment or setup was completed. So basically production ceased to go on industrial levels and continued to go on private environments. So they did not find so much pleasure anymore in delivering technology to scarcity. Of course, it was important to deliver stuff to the scarcity lands so as to save the animals there, to save the children's. Indirectly, no, the more intelligent technology you give people, the less they will exploit animals and children and weak people. So, yeah, I will make a stop now, and I'm setting up for writing some hours later, or dancing, or whatever. Oh, I can't just stop easily, huh? Yeah. No, that's okay. It's okay. I'm excited. No, because I have already given up on the story, and now I'm taking it up again. Yeah, I find. Opala. Oh, my bicycle is going funny. Okay, bye. So I'm back again. I fixed the bicycle. I mean, just a chain not properly switching. Anyway, yes, I think I overcome with this talking to the recorder. I overcame this difficulty of, oh, is it now enough? 15,000? Does it go forward or not? Do I want to write some more, or would I like to dance? Because yeah, it looks like the battery of the device is now important, and now still already it's going down already, so I better save some battery for writing or dancing. It's now 12:30. I have written about half an hour, being in the wood again. Still calculating how much energy I want for talking, for recording, and for writing. So yeah, I'm happy. Anyway, I managed to write some of the stuff I wrote yesterday again, so into a non-erotic version. That's cool. And I think I still can find some new aspects of all. So it's worth it. It's worth to talk about it again and again. Because there are important points. Refugees and children and animal. Yeah, it's important. Anda patawa daliki putu tu 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 ma pigi papa uta ti da 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 ti ua pa chaka chuma ala kuku 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 kukurami eyuku mavativa ai palula kukukura ya pili pili kongura bundi papum ala la 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 pa Bajivi puri mahumba weha mama wepa kuatina ala kuefawa iwesha mauna kumbaika wata upa wepalu maupa uwe ua uandapan di pakuetradan ayuku mahata purush tiki palu patu palu pipiripi wanda tatatata ay paku kukuru hai mahu pa iha hutani hai wishma chash pa wita ya kana tata ya papali uwa ku ti mati kungava ti kukula ni atua shata ni atrvata piti pam apala pipi pam atapata ponga kunga ti tanga wa ayya chikle pika ponga po chicha chanja ilele bamba ba kulu kunguku idu para pachi wa tiki bomba bombura aliri buta la luta di bumba papiri papamba apiri pamba pa hala titi papari papurum tipi pam pa It's now 2:18, so I'm since about 2.5 hours in this same place of forest. I'm so much enjoying this. I don't have to do much. I just wrote and wrote and I was with the Pope. Yeah, I have a thing now with the Christian Roman Catholic Church. Yeah, like I'm a bit enraged about this papal bull thing. Yeah, like 400 and something, like 90 or something, or before 460 or something. The Pope wrote a letter to the Spanish or the Portuguese or both of them kings, where he gave them the right to go everywhere in the world, and do whatever they wanted to do the non-Christian people. Yeah, like really, really strange. So till today, there is in the US of A, in the United States of America, there is a kind of law which is based on the Christian discovery doctrine, which somehow says because the USA came into this thing, into this continent, and were somehow discovering you native tribes have um, less authority to decide how you want to live. It's like something like this. Yeah, it's really strange. I can't really bring it down to the logic of this argument, because it doesn't really say because the Vatican or the Pope did say this and this, we are now the better or the one with more rights to decide how on this continent has to be lived, what is the manner or the rules of this continent. Anyway, I yeah, it's like I was reading about from this Stephen Newcomb, who explains it very well. He's a member of an Indian tribe, and he saw the Pope, and he did give him a book of his where the Pope is being asked to revoke these papal bulls, with the aim so that if the Pope revokes, then in court one could also, I think so, in the courts one could question if the US of A, a nation state, has more rights than another nation state which was there before. They were there before. Like a visitor nation comes and says we have now more right to say what you are doing, what you have to do, or how you have to live, while you were already there thousands of years. I mean, it's so crazy. But so I'm feeling a bit ashamed that I really think about these things. That because I'm not a Native American, so I shouldn't really, too much go into that case. But I feel a bit guilty because I was member of a church which head of operations 500 years did that, before did that. So I'm also guilty, I was member of this church, and I, like 20 years long, it took me 20 years to realize this basic problem. So there was something wrong in my childhood, like with me not having not looked at this. So I stayed a member of this church for 20 years. That was really a mistake. I should have left this church at 13 when I was reading Siddhartha, which my neighbor gave me, the book Siddhartha. I should have left it then, the church. I have no idea why I stayed so long. Crazy. I didn't know about the papal bull since about 5 years, perhaps. Since 5 years I know that. Also, it takes me a long time to write about it and to talk about it. I'm just a coward. I'm really a coward. I don't want to have problems with the Pope. Really, I don't like what this office, and I don't like this what it has done to the world. Really not. I'm really feeling ashamed of it. But I don't want problem with a Pope which is employing weapons. Yeah, a Pope which is employing weapons to guard himself against, yeah, other people. So I mean that says it enough. No, that says it enough. If a head of a church has to employ weapons to guard his safety, there is something wrong with this office and this person, but mainly the office, because of perhaps exactly this, no? Because the wrongs of the past have not been rightened. So I don't want to fight anybody. I'm not asking anybody to fight anyone. I'm just trying to criticize situations at this moment in this world while talking, and then I try to write something more nicer, which is not an accusation or not a, yeah, because I don't like to accuse other living people, or also other people who are, difficult, very difficult. I don't like to accuse another person. I don't want to like to fight, but still I want to help injustice being cleared, injustice being looked at and understood and healed by doing the right thing. So I don't want to accuse anybody, but still I want to say the truth. I haven't danced so much, but I have written quite enough. I think 1,000 or 1,500 words minimum. So I'm happy. I have low battery and there were just two butterflies dancing over this grass. It was so beautiful. Yeah, thank you for this writing. I think I can write 2,000 words or 1,700 or something. That was cool, thank you.